Hi guys, today I'm gonna be rating all the weapons in Supreme Duelist, starting from sword all the way from the Thunderbolt. I'm gonna be rating them 1 to 10 from damage, movement, and defense. For the sword, for the damage for the sword, I give it a 7.5 out of 10. It does good damage, and it has I for the sword I will also rate the sword a 7.5 out of 10 in the movement. And for the defense, I don't think it's that good for the defense. I think I'll rate it a 4 out of 10. And then the hammer, um, the hammer, I'll give the damage a 6.5. I don't think the damage is good, and the movement, the hammer doesn't have any movement, so I'll just give it 3 out of 10. For the defense, the hammer is actually good for defense, and I'll give it an 8 out of 10. And the grapple, for the damage, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. And for the movement, I'll give it a 9 out of 10. It has pretty much, I didn't say all the movement. It's one of the best at movement. That's why I gave it a 9. And for the defense, you can dodge some attacks, but not like block the attacks, so I'll give it a 7. And then the gun, the damage, I'll give it an 8. And for the movement, the gun doesn't have any movement, so we'll just give it a 3. And for the defense, I'll give it a 4 because it doesn't have any defending. And also, the weapon is very small. And then time for the scepters. Some of the people may have this weapon as their main. So for the damage, I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. And for the movement, I'll give it an 8.5 out of 10. And for the defense, I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10 too. Yeah. And time for the flail. I mostly see this weapon as one of the least favorite weapons in the community. And let me just talk about it. The damage, I'll give it a 5. It doesn't really do great damage. And for the movement, I'll give it a 7, I guess. It does save you from falling, but it doesn't have any like movement you can like jump high on. It just puts you right to that position. And for the defense, I'll give it a 7.5. It can block some projectiles. And for the soap, the damage, I'll give it an 8.5 because of the red ability. And for the movement, I'll also give it an 8. No, actually, 9. The green ability has just too much movement, so you can become like the highest stickman. And for the defense, I'll give it an 8.5. Yeah, and that's for the soap. And the plasma guns, the damage, I'll give it a a 9. And for the movement, I'll give it a 6.5, I guess. It doesn't have much movement. And for the defense, I'll just give it a 4. It doesn't really have anything defending. And for the boxing gloves, for the damage, I'll give it an 8. But the movement, I'll give it a 7.5. It does launch you up in the air if you just use one of the abilities, or maybe both. And for the defense, I'll give it a 7. You can block some projectiles if you just shoot one the ability. Yeah, the red one, I think. And for the ice cream, for the damage, I give it 8.5, or maybe even 9. Yeah, 9 out of 10. And for the movement, if a wall is under you, you can just shoot that bad boy down and then get on it. The ice hill mountain thingy. And so I'll give it, for the movement, I'll give it an 8.5. But for the defense, I'll give it an 8. You can spawn that ice hill mountain thingy right next to you, and it can block some projectiles. And for the boots, for the damage, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. And for the movement, I'll give it a 9.5. Yeah, it probably has the most movement out of any weapon. And for the defense, you can maybe dodge some attacks of how much movement it has. But I'll also give it a 4. And for the dagger, also known as my brother's favorite weapon, for the damage, I'll give it an 8.5. Though somehow, if you use those dashing abilities for the dagger, somehow you can pierce through the enemy's chest with the dagger, and it can do so much damage. But for the movement, I'll also give it an 8.5. No, actually an 8 out of 10. Yeah. But for the defense, you can maybe dodge some attacks, but I'll also give it a 4. The the weapon is small itself, but doesn't really have anything to defend. And for the guitar, for the damage, I'll give it an 8 out of 10. And for the movement, I'll give it an 8.5. Because you can float with one of the two of the 3 abilities. And for the defense, um, I don't know this information, but I don't know if it can stop projectiles while you're using the purple ability. So I'll just give it like a 6.5, I guess. And for the katana, the damage, I'll give it a 7.5, especially the ability that I really hate, which is the blue dragon ability. Yeah. You you guys probably don't like it so much. And for the movement, I'll give it a 6.5, I guess. It doesn't really have anything to go up, except for its red ability that doesn't really launch you that far. And for the defense, I'll give it a 5, I guess. For the bomb, the damage for the bomb, I'll give it an 8.5 out of 10. But for the movement, you can launch yourself really far with the blue ability, also your enemies, and it also does a lot of damage. So for the movement, I'll give the bomb an 8. And for the defense, I don't know if the blue ability, if it explodes, it can block or disintegrate projectiles. So I don't think that's true. But I'll probably give the bomb also a 5 out of 10 in the defense. Wait, how much weapons are we on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Wait, what weapon am I on? I actually have no idea. Okay, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62. Okay, we have 62 weapons. Let's see how much I've counted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh my. I'm gonna have to count. I'm gonna have to make a part 2. So there's 62 weapons in the game. How am I supposed to make them? Okay, I'll just make 4 parts of this video. And I'll probably use 15. Wait, let me see how much I counted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Wait, yeah, 15. Wait, let me count some more. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 20, yeah. Yeah, so I think that's all, guys. We'll be making a part 2, about showing 15 or 16 more of the weapons ratings. So see you in the next video. Bye.